everybody. Welcome to Haphazard Cooking. I'm here to learn how to make apple breads. Let's roll up our sleeves. I am not following a recipe. I don't know what I'm doing. This is why this is haphazard cooking. Let's wash our hands first. I don't want to get that nasty coronavirus. Alrighty, so I have a hat to prevent my hair from falling because I don't really want to get my hair in there. That'd be kind of gross. So I have a food processor. I have cutting board stuff. I don't have a knife yet. Hang on. Alright, I have a knife now. Sick. So I'm assuming here that apple bread would be something a little bit like something in between like an apple pie and like a banana bread, which I make banana bread a lot. I'll probably put a video for that soon. But banana bread, apple pie, experience with both. I'm gonna see if I can mush them together and figure this out. So banana bread, what you do, just go and move things around really quick. Banana bread is, I think, 2 cups of flour. Around 2 cups of flour. So these are quarter cups. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have flour now inside there. Also, let's go ahead and preheat oven, bake, start, just 350 default temperature, that should be good. Flour is all done. Now we need to add a tiny bit of salt and baking powder. Let's just go and get a tiny bit of salt in there. I need teaspoon, we need teaspoon. What do we need? Teaspoon. Where's the teaspoon? I think I found it. It's the quarter teaspoon. That's tiny. Where the hell's the meat? Half. There we go. Half. Okay. Half teaspoon. So I need 1 teaspoon of baking soda mixed into here. Ugh, why can't I? Okay. 1, 2. Let's also toss in 1/2 of a teaspoon of nutmeg because apple pies have this stuff. I have this stuff in apple pie. Oh, why can't I stick this teaspoon into this bag? Damn it, who the hell opened up such a tiny hole? Okay, there we go. Nutmeg. 1/2 teaspoon. Easy. I don't know. Actually, not too easy. Opposite of easy. Difficult. And then let's also add in cinnamon. Now, cinnamon top, this thing, lid, sprinkler thing broke off, so I'm just gonna start tapping it. Oh, that's a lot of cinnamon. Alright, that's good enough. Oh god. I just slapped the knife. Okay. So now let's just go and combine the dries. Stir. Go, go, go. So now I need to decide what kind of sugars I'm adding in because the apples naturally have sugars in them, applesauce. But that's not enough sugar. In banana bread, you put in brown sugar with molasses, but I don't think that fits in with apples, so I'm just going to use regular sugar, white sugar, white sugar. So, banana bread, I put in 3/4 a cup. Apple bread, probably a bit more. So 4 of these tablespoons equal to 1/4. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 quarters, or 1/2, if you will. And then I'm just going to add in another 1 more tablespoon for good measure. So now there's a bit more than a 1/2 tablespoon of sugar. 1/2 tablespoon, 1/2 cup of sugar. Now, next. So I have had a stick of butter sitting out at room temperature for like an hour or 2 now. It should be decently softened up. Yeah, it's decently softened up. So let's just like, you know, just like chonk it in there. I need a butter knife, actually. Give me a butter knife. I like a butter knife. Butter knife. Right, let's just take off chunks and start tossing them in, I guess. Oh geez, I almost forgot the eggs. I need eggs. I need 2 eggs. Dose eggs. I need the eggs. So full stick of butter going into this. It's a lot of butter. But, well, I mean, it looks like a lot of butter, but every single serving is going to be like a tiny slice of butter, so it's okay. As long as you don't literally eat the entire loaf in a single day, which wouldn't be very healthy for you. Oh god, the butter is melting in my hands. Get in there. Okay. Butter accomplished. I have accomplished butter in flour. Now let's see if I can accomplish eggs. Eggs? Do we have eggs? We have eggs. Eggs. Oh, 1. Now underneath a bunch of things. 2. Alright, 2 eggs. Eggs. Not much to explain about that one. Look. No, I'm gonna stop this for a second, lift this up. What am I thinking? I'm gonna wait on adding in the eggs because I need to incorporate the butter into everything else first. Before adding in the eggs, because eggs are refrigerated and the refrigerated eggs cool down butter and that's not good. So let's start with the applesauce. Should I go with a full cup? I might go with a full cup of applesauce. Probably. I'm gonna start with 3rd cups though. 3rd cups don't even fit in there, never mind. God damn it. God damn it. Maybe I should use a smaller. What's smaller than that? 1/4 cup doesn't fit in there either. Let's just like use. Let's just like use a tablespoon. Like heck it, man. Tablespoon. This is a tablespoon, right? Yeah, this is a tablespoon. Let me close the garbage can a little bit so I don't trip over it. So I need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1/4 cup. 1, 2, 3. 1/2 cup. 1, 3, 4. So that's 3/4 of a cup. I'm gonna. Actually, no. I'm just gonna stick with 3/4 of a cup for now, just because, you know. Just gonna lock this in real quick. Give it a quick old whirl. It's starting to shape up already. So this is the part in which I have to decide whether or not I want to add any more. I think I need to add more. This stuff's looking pretty dry. Keep in mind I still need to add in the eggs. So let's just go ahead and add in, say, like another 1/4 cup. Okay, I have 4/4 of a cup. No, 1 cup of applesauce in there. So now I need eggs. Eggs. Where are eggs? Eggs are right here. So this looks pretty good actually. Voice crack. Okay, this looks pretty good actually. Man, I'm gonna pause this for a second. Open that up. Ooh. Now, professional kitchens, they would crack the eggs into separate bowls first so that it's easier to pick out eggshell fragments, but I'm not a professional. So just go ahead and plonk a couple eggs directly in here because I'm lazy and I don't want to do more dishes. Just going to do that. Boom. Eggs in. Gotta rinse my hands off all the white that just got on my hands from cracking eggs. Hang on. There we go. Stir. Yeah, eggs are in, basically. Hang on. There's the lid for this. You know what? Screw it. I'm not going to deal with that right now. Is this fully incorporated? I think so. Let's take a look. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Let me think. What next? So, I'm gonna spatula. Alright, let's just go ahead and scrape all this dough. Batter. I think this is closer to a batter than a dough. Dough is like solid, completely solid. Speaking of dough, I almost always do all of my things, all of my breads and things with baking soda because I can't, for the life of me, do yeast. Oh, no, the oven's done preheating. Can't for the life of me do yeast. Don't know why. Just can't. Yeast dies in my hands. They just poof. Oh, gone. Dies. Dehydrates. Overheats. Everything. I manage to somehow always kill it, so I usually just stick with baking soda, because baking soda is not as fragile. Look, it's pretty good. Right? This thing's a little bit thick. I am gonna some letters are flying off in the middle of nowhere. I am gonna add some more applesauce. Applesauce. Alright, let's add another quarter cup in here. Quarter cup in. Mixer. Let's just go ahead and toss this in. Fold that down. Quick stir. Boom, dippity dap. This is looking more, better, moistery. I don't know. It's looking better at the very least. So now, let's just go ahead and take this tablespoon and just rinse it. I gotta rinse. Okay, so now I should be able to prepare the pan, I guess. Let me just toss my applesauce over there. Bread pan. Let's use this. Crumbs in there from residual projects, experiments they did in here? I don't think so. Alright. Whoa, don't drop that. No, that's not good. Alright, so I would use the spray can things, but at the moment we don't have any, so I'm using this shitty, cheap misto thing we got a couple years ago. Whatever. You just go ahead and pump this thing out. Basically, you just pressurize it by pumping it up, and then you shake it a little, and then you just do a oh. There we go. Oh god. Yeah, see, it's not good, like, at all. Look at this shit. It's not good. It just shoots out a little constant stream. But it's like, god damn, I don't have anything else to work with here. And I'm not trusting myself to just straight up pour oil out of the bottle yet. It's not happening yet. This is just vegetable oil I'm just pouring all over here. If you don't have a fancy way of applying it like I do, you can just pour it, I guess, from the bottle if you trust yourself, which I don't. Otherwise, I would just be pouring out of the bottle because, I don't know, lazy. Do I have... Can I open this refrigerator all the way without hitting the camera? Alright. I just hit the camera, didn't I? I have something... Is this so fresh? Oh, is this? So I have... Please tell me this isn't moldy or some shit. Still smells like graham crackers. Okay, cool. So I have crushed up graham crackers from making apple pie crust from before. So I'm gonna try something. Never done this before because I just don't do, I guess. I'm gonna sprinkle the pan with these things because usually a problem that I always run into is sticking. Like, it always manages to stick somehow no matter how much oil I chuck in. So this time I'm gonna flour up the pan with graham crackers. Cracker up the pan. Cracker up the pan. Yeah, that sounds right. Just go and cracker this up. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and toss all the batter in here. Let's just go ahead and finish this up. I'm gonna toss all the batter in here and then bake it for an hour-ish. Yeah, I'd say around an hour. With the banana bread recipe, there's a base for the banana bread recipe that only takes an hour to bake. And then there's my modified version, which I just add whatever anyone requests, and then it's pretty good, I guess. So let's just go ahead and, where's my spatula at? Where's my spatula? Do that. Scrape this batter paddle attachment down real quick. Ugh. I'm just gonna immediately just toss this into the dish pan. Yes. Ugh. I forgot to vanilla extract. I'm just gonna do a little bit, you know. There we go. Good enough. Put like a teaspoon. Just mix this in manually. Yeah, it's okay. I know how to mix. I I've mixed up, or not mixed up, I've whipped up whipped cream before by hand. It was not easy, it was not fun, but I did it anyways just because I felt like it. Also made souffle almost the same way. Get out here, you ass. Ah, I dropped a bit of the batter on my foot. Oh god, it's on my sock. I have socks on. I like my socks. Alright, scraped it mostly clean. So now, I just gotta be careful not to spill this piece of shit. Oh god, it's on my shirt too. Oh, that's great. I love that. Love that. It's on my shirt, it's on my sock. That's pretty sweet, don't you think? I'm just gonna go and dust the top with a bit more graham crackers. Just go ahead and drop some, you know. I like my graham crackers, it's pretty delicious. I mean, I have a couple boxes at home, just not gonna do anything with them, not really. Just gonna sprinkle this in. Here we go. Yeah, all crummy. Sick! Into the oven we go. Oven's right there, 350 degrees. Let's just go ahead and set this on the rack, middle rack. Why not? Oh, papa. I gotta turn off the oven, turn it back on. The cook time 1 hour started. Yeah, dolls. Shit, hang on. I forgot something. Guys, I forgot something. I forgot that I'm throwing the apple onto the top of the bread and then baking it. Ow, that already hurts because it's, you know, metal that's meant to be conductive. Let's just chuck this onto the stove for now. It shouldn't burn the stove. The stove is built for high temperatures. Alright, let's just go ahead and preheat it again. So just open the door for a while. Let all the heat out. Everything's going fantastic. I'm gonna wash this apple. So I'm gonna use this apple as a topping for, you know, the top. We'll just wash this real quick. Apple for the topping of the top of the top. Just go ahead and, you know, cut this in half. I'm gonna have to remove the core. What's the best way for me to go about doing this? Let's just cut it in half and then just wedge it out like this. Go, 1, 2. Let's do the other one too. 3, 4. Alright, there's all of them. All quarters. Not diced. Remove the thing. Alright, so now I'm going to need to slice these into pretty thin slices. Really thin slices. Let's just do really thin slices, alright? So originally what I was intending to do was, just going to toss this first aside for now. What I was intending to do was set, just realized I have a bunch of stuff in the way, of the camera and me. Put a bunch of cubes of apples inside the bread itself, but at the same time what that means is that the bread can't really stick together too well when there's a ton of stuff in there. I learned that the hard way by baking a bread that was completely chock full of nuts and dried fruits and things, and it turned out falling apart. Like, a lot. Come on. Skin is my least favorite part on an apple. It's sour, it's a little tough to chew through. It's not fun. I don't like it. Oh yeah, this is the apple that I almost cracked in half when I tried to remove the core. No, I can't really cut that one too thin. Last one. Almost slip and slice my fingies open. Don't want to do that. Ever. Be careful around knives, kids. I've always been terrified of them. So I'm always careful. Let's see here. I think I am going to lay them down like so. You guys can't see it. I'll show it to you afterwards, after I'm done baking it, because I want to see how this turns out first. I'm excited. So that's going to be the top. So now, because these apples are here, they should prevent the bottom from getting like super dried out. I'm going to alternate these. Well, you know what? I should have alternated this from the beginning. Now I need to, it's going to be a pain in the ass for me to alternate these now, because I actually have to lift up the second layer. Oh well, it's okay. I can do this. It is a-okay. Sometimes whenever I'm on a time crunch, I can't speak. Whenever I'm on a time crunch, sometimes I just have to cut out certain steps of the process and leave it looking really ugly, but not this time. I got time. Actually, I got time until the camera's memory runs out, which it might have already run out. I hope it hasn't run out, but we should be good, I hope. There was still like 30 minutes of film time left on the camera. Not battery, what am I saying? Memory. Did I say memory? Did I say battery? I can't tell. I'm focusing on this right now. I should probably stop talking. Alright, check it out. It's pretty cool, right? I don't want to tilt this anymore in case this falls apart. Alright, directly into the oven. This goes! Set it to bake for 1 hour again. The second time. This time is correct. I did it this time. I swear I did. There's 3 slices of apples left. 4 slices actually. See you guys in 1 hour. I have done it! I have written the prophecy of the apple bread. The apple bread requires 2 cups of flour, half a cup of sugar, half a cup of butter, 1 1/4 cups applesauce of the unsweetened variety, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 apple slice, some graham cracker crumbs, and some salt. And the rest of the recipe I've transcribed in my heart. Alright. Okay, let's see how this has turned out. Oh, that's a beaut. Let's see here. I'm hoping this. I'm hoping you can see this. I think, right? Ugh. I'm trying to make sure I don't drop it while looking at the camera screen. Alright. I'm gonna... How do I take this out? Hang on. Oh god. How should I take this out? Jesus. I have an idea! Okay. Let's just take the spatula. Take knife. Can I get this out of here? Actually, I have a feeling I need to let this cool for a little bit first. Because otherwise, this thing will fall apart as soon as I try to take this out. So, I'm gonna wait for like 5 minutes before taking this out. Because that is something that I should do. Yeah. I'm gonna check this actually, make sure that this is truly fully cooked. Let's go and poke needle. Toothpick. Toothpick came out clean. Let's try this place too. Toothpick also clean. Right here. Toothpick clean out clean. It clean out clean, guy. Clean out clean. Ugh. So yeah. How's your day been going? Alright, I've lost my patience. I'm gonna try something a little reckless. It's a little reckless, but I'm gonna try it anyways. Oh god, I almost dropped my knife. Okay. Here's the plan. I am going to take a glove 2 gloves actually for now. Can I just flip this sideways? Is this a possibility? Oh, came out. It came out. Oh god, that is a hot steam that just came out, rising out of there. Alright. Okay, alright. Come on. Flip, you bitch. Oh, you are beautiful. My little angel. Wow. Hang on. Spatula. Where did I put the spatula? I'll just toss this right here for a Knife. Let's cut into this thing because I want to see. Actually, it's still too hot to cut into. It was cool enough to take out. Still too hot to cut into. Let's wait another 5 minutes. So, how's your day been going? It's time, I think. Let's hope that this is done. We're just going to take these things, chuck them back in the drawer. Yeet, yeet. Get out of there. I want a fork, a spoon. What do I want? I'll take a fork. How's that sound? I'll take a little fork. Where's the knife? There's the knife. Here's the knife. Alright, let's see how this turned out. Just gonna cut out, slice. Come on. It doesn't look like much. Perfect crumb. A little more compact than normal bread. Well, that's pretty good actually. I'm gonna go on and finish this. This is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah. See ya.